I'd like to take us through an example of Android for Work being installed on a phone. First, we go to the Google Apps for Work admin console and we select Device Management. Then, once one of our employees logs in, they get redirected to the Google Apps device policy for installation. You'll notice this is a Google Play for Work account and that this installation has been approved. When they install, it details that the account requires mobile device management. Back on the admin console, under Device Management Setup, we can choose if the phones are company-owned to enable the owner option during the setup. If we're installing on our employees' private phones, we would uncheck this option. It opens the device policy while the app is being installed, informs us as to some of the features that the device policy will control. We must have a password. We must be able to remotely wipe the device. We can remove the account from the device. Since we've chosen the device owner activity, we also get the ability to erase the phone data by doing a factory reset remotely. This would likely only be utilized in the event of a lost phone or personnel changes. Back on the admin console, we've selected under Setup that it requires admin approval for device activation. It will send a notification to the email that you enter for activating the device. Back on the phone, we'll get a notification that the device is pending approval. In addition, we have a warning that there is no password set. We get to select whether we show or hide content for notifications. Now that we've reset the password, our only remaining item of warning with Setup is that it's pending approval. The administrator will get a device activation request. It directs us to go to Device Management, Mobile Devices, Device Activation. In this image here, I have already activated Back on the phone, the device policy is shown under our apps. The status is that it's being managed and it's pending approval. Once it's approved, the status warning disappears. Scrolling down, we can create a work profile or unregister the account manually. Creating a work profile. Notice that apps that have not been approved will not be available inside our work profile. On the phone that I was installing, which was a Samsung Note 4, Samsung included a warning and a requirement that I agree to the knowledge of the potential loss of data or apps due to a factory reset after Google Apps for Work has been installed with Android for Work. Setting up our work profile, we first are notified of the app that needs access to this profile. In addition, after selecting this setup, we see a requirement that the phone may need to be encrypted. Encryption gives us an enhanced security. You may select fast encryption to encrypt only the memory space. We once again get a notification that the administrator of the account has the ability to change corporate access and so on. A work directory is created that has a collection of the apps that have been approved and have been downloaded and installed. These 4 are automatically installed. We now have a Play Store link that takes us directly to the Play Store for Work for our company. Selecting the Play Store, we're notified that we need to accept the terms of service of Google Play. Back on the admin console, under Device Management, App Management, and whitelisted Android apps, we see a listing of the apps that have been approved. Currently, there is only 1. So when the employee goes to the Play Store for Work, only that one whitelisted app is shown. To include more apps, the administrator of the Google Play for Work site, we'll shop and find additional apps. Here I've added 2 just as an example. OwnCloud, which I was able to bulk purchase 2 licenses, and GoToMeeting, which was a free app. It's here we would search for the Operations.Testing 217 app. Currently, it is not available under Google Play for Work since it is in a beta testing mode. Once we promote to production, we will be able to search here for the 217 app to purchase in bulk quantities. Back on the Google Apps for Work console, we go to Device Management, App Management, and Whitelisted Apps. We need to add these apps. The method for adding shows up with a blue button in the bottom right corner. Selecting this button, we get the whitelist app. Here, we need to paste in the URL that we copied while we were on the Play Store shopping for the app. When we select Get App, it pulls that in from our purchased apps or approved apps on the Play Store. So, on the Play Store, we shop for an app, makes it available in our Play for Work. Then we go to Device Management and whitelist that app by adding and pasting the URL here and selecting Get App. It may take about 2 hours for this to show up on the phone. There are times we may need to refresh the cache if needed. Cache is a storage locally for applications. Here, select the Phone Settings, Applications. Scroll down to the Play Store. Notice we now have 2 Play Stores. We have a Play Store for Work and the Play Store not for work. You'll see in here duplication of a number of different applications now. The ones with the red briefcase relate to our work profile. To clear the cache, we select the Play Store, select Storage, and clear the cache. This will reload the Play Store inventory at its current situation. Once refreshed, whitelisted apps can be installed on the phone. Notice up here we have a work profile indicator that shows us which profile we're in. If we swipe down, we can switch back and forth between profiles. Selecting GoToMeeting, the employee would give the opportunity to install. Notice it's not a requirement that the app be purchased. Purchasing occurs by the admin back under the Play Store for Work console. We've now created a work profile, and it will show up on our apps screen and also within a directory that we can drag to the front page. Notice here we have a device policy for work. This is the policy that in its finished form, and a device policy that was set up for the non-work account. Back on the admin console now, we can select users and that particular user. Go down and view the licenses that have been associated with that account and manage these licenses individually. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video provides some insight into the interaction between a phone that is utilizing a work profile and Google Play for Work account as it's attached to our Google Apps for Work account. It's using this system that we can integrate the 217 operations testing application for your company.